even know.
Alright guys, we're back more. Watch Dogs. Continuing on.
I'm gonna be so angry if he goes up first and it's another
where are we going?
situation like in Survivor where it's like, well, they've already like been first
Tools
out,
of the
like it will be
trade.
that simple for them. I don't know.
That's what I'm talking about.
I think there's a chance. I don't think he will, but like I think there's definitely a chance though.
What is Cody gonna do with these nominations? So Cody's our first HOH, and he's got to come up with 2 people. You know, we've seen how Cody plays. So Chantel, do you think you have a read on Cody might put up on the block this week?
The only person that I was kind of thinking was Nicole Francis. That was the first name that kind of popped up.
The thing is though is that he has a relationship with Nicole though.
Mind-altering experiences have hit the streets of Chicago. They're believed to change people's perceptions of the world around them. Though they're technically legal, don't expect that to last for long.
Relationship is going to be an interesting subject. I don't know if you caught this in the end of the episode, that there was a moment where Danny Donato talked about how she was surprised that both Derek and Dan were not...
No, Derek and Cody.
Authorities at Chicago Correctional Center are triple-checking their security protocols today after a prison raid. Facts are sketchy, but we do know that at least one prisoner managed to make it past all security checkpoints. Fortunately, Chicago's finest apprehended the prisoner shortly afterwards. John Smith, 34, has been remanded in custody. His lawyer says his client is a victim of identity.
Oh, snap! I did not hear that the first
I didn't hear that either. I
good
heard
enough?
the fanny part. That's so funny.
Wow! Yeah.
So, Taryn, I was going to ask you, so, like, we saw... I mean, I was like, this is like my fan, tinfoil hat theory, where we saw on Twitter that they were tweeting some, fan theories about Nicole Franzel about a week and a half ago, and Derek Levasseur famously tweeted, he retweeted it, and then he said in the retweet comment, I'm not happy with Nicole Franzel right now. And then, like, I think he later went on to explain, what it wasn't about, but it still stands the fact that he tweeted, I'm not happy with Nicole Franzel right now. Cody, talked to Derek before the season, but, like, if Cody's looking at the game board and looking at the people that he knows and doesn't know, Nicole is one of the people that he at least has to have, I would think, an open relationship with.
Yeah,
so I don't think he goes after her, unless it's really caustic.
I think it's potentially reasonable to think that maybe the reason Derek isn't happy with Nicole is because she snaked Cody in the pregame somehow, maybe. I think that's possible. However, I am getting tweets from people who are watching Derek's Instagram Live right now who are saying that he said Cody will 100% not put up Nicole Franzel. So it appears whatever went down was either resolved or was not serious enough that it will impact their game, at least in the first week.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Like, as far as people that he's actually going to put up, I have to think that with winning $5,000 and, like, these people do not live in a bubble. Like, they live in the real world.
They do, Brett.
Well, I know, but they didn't before. When they weren't living in the bubble, they knew that Christmas is not exactly the fan favorite. She already won $5,000.
They're not talking fucking Christmas.
I feel like that she could definitely see the block in the first week. I also worry a little bit about somebody, like, I don't want to say it, but like somebody like Keisha. Like, I really hope Cody loves Keisha, but I don't feel like that is I think there's a non-zero chance that Keisha hits the block as well.
Melissa, what do you think?
I think old schoolers are going up.
Like,
I think.
keep
Actually, I don't know though. Who goes up?
We're on their season together will not target each other, but then I also feel like there's the possibility that, like, well, maybe they would target each other because it's like vengeance or whatever. So I really don't know. I think it's possible. I think that the Christmas thing makes sense.
She's what? Devon's good, right? Devon's good. I think Nicole Franzel's good. I think Cody and Tyler will get along.
Has his finger on the pulse of what the fandom thinks of Christmas.
I don't think he gives a shit.
I kind of think so.
I think so.
Way.
I mean, I'm sure he knows that she's not, like, super popular, but
His brother is Paulie California.
Yeah.
And he knows that Paulie's not super popular.
Yeah, but Paulie at least has his fans. Like, Christmas doesn't.
Only fan. Yeah,
she has I mean, Cody told us. He told Julie
Yeah, I could see him going for Kaser.
You don't get as much blood on your hands. The odds of that person, the person coming who stays, winning the next HOH are pretty low. So I think, I don't know if Cody is going to be specifically targeting anybody. I think he's going to try to find consensus, and I think the likely target of that is going to be somebody that is not very connected. And that could be Nicole Anthony, it could be Keisha, it could even theoretically be Memphis. I don't know how late he was at it. It could be Kevin. I think anybody that was not pre-gaming is definitely in a lot of trouble here, because this is going to be a week of let's get out an easy person that's not going to take
I still think that he's going to go after Christmas. I think that Christmas is the
why the fuck would he go
for
Christmas?
They saw her during that first HOH competition. Like she was, she was one of the people that actually was able to move that.
I think it makes no sense for Cody in
she
particular to go for
well
Christmas.
with people, like she connects well with Josh and Paul, but like I still think she can be a little hot-headed sometimes.
You're trying so hard to manifest this.
I am. That's okay.
Yeah, I think no fucking way he's going for
We have got everything
Follow him around this house all for 85 days.
Christmas is deeply attached to Josh, who is attached to Devon.
Yeah, again.
who's in the
Yeah, that's what I'm
challenge,
saying.
who's attached to Polly.
That is like 6 degrees separation kind of thing.
But Josh was going to be there. I guarantee Josh was planning on working with Christmas, which means Cody was probably planning on working with Christmas. Like, I think there's a lot there. There's a lot more there, especially now that Josh and Casey are gone. Like somebody like Christmas is like, I mean, I only now have a connection to somebody like Cody and Devon. Like, please take me because I've got nobody now.
Yeah, I'm calling it now. Christmas, David Alexander. I'm saying it.
I'm also worried about Kesar because
I'm worried.
he didn't really have that much of a connection to him.
Lock him up. Hater.
I don't know, everybody keeps on changing. I would normally say Kesar.
It's Kaser.
I think Kesar.
Yeah.
But everybody's saying things
What up,
different.
Kaser?
What up,
Yeah.
Kesar? Okay, but I think that, he doesn't know him that well, and he played so long ago that maybe it'd be, I don't know who you are, so I'm gonna put you up on the block. Sorry, bud. And, that would be it. So
I will say, Rob, by the way, I know that we heard a lot of fan theories. There were some rumors going around about like what the HOH went. At one point there was going to be like 3 HOHs people were talking about. I'm just really glad we crowned a freaking HOH. He's going to nominate 2 people. We're going to get a veto on Wednesday and an eviction on Thursday. Like that, I'm just thrilled about that.
One more sweep around.
There were a lot of ways.
No way he lost us that easily.
And I think for the most part, it's going to go pretty right. So, yeah.
Did you hear about the safety lounge?
Yeah, whatever.
Karen.
There's a thing called the safety lounge.
What is this,
Listen to how it works. People go into the safety lounge, and then they come out of the safety lounge, and we'll tell you more details later. But first, let's talk to the house guests and tell them the same information.
Anyone got
House
business?
guests, there's a thing called the safety lounge. I'll stop now, because I'm kidding.
Yeah. Darren's campaigning to be the new Julie.
Yeah. Julie
So
was
safety suite.
safety suite. Yeah, that's right.
I guess she didn't say it enough times.
Yeah, just enough time. Could Ian Terry see the block this week, Melissa?
It's possible. I mean, I don't know if Ian was playing up the I'm uncomfortable, I'm nervous thing, just to show that's who he is or something, or maybe that's really who he is.
Don't worry,
and
this
he
one's
just,
smart.
Was actually nervous and uncomfortable.
I think that's really Ian.
No,
did you see him when he was walking down this? Yeah, when he was walking down the steps and he was just like.
Yeah.
He looked like a cartoon character. He's so nervous. Yeah. Right.
No, I mean, I can see.
Right now. Oh yeah.
I can see a situation where Ian doesn't connect right off the bat with a bunch of people, and then it's like, well, he's a winner.
Yeah.
There's only 2
He
winners.
can't just
in this house.
disappear.
Totally
Any
possible
support
to
nearby?
make a situation where it's like, well, we have 2 winners in this house.
He's gone.
Let's find
Regroup.
the 2 winners. We want someone to win who hasn't won
Gosh,
before.
yeah,
Let's
that's
put Nicole. Put him in. Boom. Done.
At one point there were like 5 winners on the cast, and then in the preseason when we were thinking about possible people who could be on, and now there's only 2. That's also a good call.
Yeah.
Aaron, to go back to Cody's original season, he played in BB16. The house guests always talk a ton about the previous season. I'm sure that Ian's name was something that came up in terms of like comparing players to Ian. And I'm pretty sure that Cody and Ian do not have like a relationship outside of the game. I can see Ian just being an easy target for Cody to say he's a winner. Oh, he's too smart. Like I don't trust him. I'm worried about Ian.
He's super easy first target. I mean, he was going to be the first root out pick number 14, if not correctly, Michael, if he's aiming him with the coaches competition. And you know, you see him. He comes in. He's not great with like big groups of people. He's nervous. He's going to take a little while to connect.
A malfunctioning set of traffic lights is said to have caused a multi-car pileup that disrupted traffic today. We'll be talking with the city planner about the incident after the break.
And I think his potential safety in this game comes down to how well they do it.
Yeah.
We haven't really talked about Julie and trying to keep control of this group. Separate, and then they brought them together, and there was quite a bit of this want to be reunited, or put these people together for the first time.
The last person seated gets evicted tonight. I'm just kidding. You're not listening. All right, everyone. Take a seat.
Oh my god, this is so bad.
Last
Someone
person
here was
seated gets
hired by
evicted.
Damien.
Kidding. I really need you to
Start
listen
with
to
the
me.
owner, Robert Racine. Just work your way down.
Guys.
Stay cool. Just keep
Come
your
on.
head.
The best one was about the have-not room. That was my favorite one.
Yeah, that was the best. Yeah. We're gonna talk to our producer right now. Do they push it or slide it?
To get out to go look at the have-not room. So that they can talk about the safety suite 5 times.
I guess so. All right, this was so they send the 4 have-nots
What am I
to the
doing right
have-not
now?
room to go in there.
All right, then just stay in the hole for 7 days. I'm kidding.
I'm kidding.
She says I'm kidding, like she's been trying to tell you 10 times and you won't believe her, but it's immediately after she said the thing.
It's a nervous tick because she
I
doesn't
remember
have
this.
the live audience. She really has people reacting. It's insane.
Okay, I fucked that up. I don't know why you're gonna try to do
This
this.
is like a joke.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kidding. Hey, what do you expect? I'm kidding. Jeez.
Last season, we got Julie telling during the live show.
Now settle down, Beavis.
And now we get to that collection with this.
Bueller?
I heard that. I was like, did she say Bueller? Bueller? Anyone?
Yeah. Julie's got all the references.
Got references.
What does Julie expect? Like, meeting each other for the first time and you
This guy cannot.
sit down and not greet the other people like a no, they're gonna act as friendly as possible because they don't want to give off a bad
They should have made like.
That more longer. Like, they should have cut out, like, all
That
of
was
the...
fun to see.
Like, that's all it.
Yeah, they should have made the name like, the bumpers off the track.
It should
Any of our guys nearby, we could use a hand.
come back out. On it.
Here for that.
We don't need any of that.
Cover me.
Just, you know, down.
I knew you didn't.
So after Memphis,
I was mad.
way too easy for Cody then to see which things were shaking us.
That was the first thing that I saw, and I was like, are they gonna restart the competition? Like, they because you can clearly see which ones are moving and which ones not.
You got it.
Stepping on. And so obviously he's gonna have a super fast time and have them all vibrating. So he's gonna have the best time, and then they had a commercial break, so it all of them reset, and then it never was able to happen.
And then after the first it was like, wait, we have to wait so that the pieces stop moving. And I'm like, oh, now you're gonna wait for the pieces to stop wobbling? Now?
Like,
I'm not saying it's intentional, but it's stuck. Yeah, it was like, there wasn't an accident anyway in 22 seconds. Well, whatever, like, That wasn't well thought out.
All right, let's get to some questions here from the listeners and hear what they had to say tonight. Okay, let's go ahead and start to bring some in. Mindy Bond says, do you think that Cody could see Kesar as his new Derek? Kesar is calm, cool, and...
saying it like that.
Sorry. Kesar. Yeah, it's only for Cody. I don't know.
Robert.
I don't know.
Nice
Yeah,
to meet
I
you.
also think that doesn't Cody kind of want to be the alpha this time, or does he want to repeat like history and be the beta again? Like, I think he wants to be the alpha. I think he wants to show that he can be the one calling the shots.
You think I'd
like
actually
the
pay you
strategic
more?
mastermind
Now
behind
you've
things.
complicated
Like,
things.
but on the other hand, as you saw at the beginning of the show, like he said, like I don't necessarily want to win the first HOH competition.
But I probably should have warned you about
Aiden.
Aiden.
It's hard to
Gotta help me, or I'll tell him everything I know.
Go back
That's exactly why you don't know anything. He's not going to be happy when he finds that out.
In that role.
Man,
so
what do we do?
is there a path for him to
Good luck.
possibly align with Kaser and create like a new Hitman alliance? Maybe.
The other paths are all shaky,
You're not getting away from me.
Let's keep going. All right. Mike
How did I
Will
just get so
says,
injured?
harder to get into. To have not room for the 10 rating in the stopwatch, Darren.
Definitely the stopwatch. It's very difficult to get a 10. Tyler's managed it though, so maybe if Tyler's been up there.
Alright, then just stay in the hole.
Ah, fuck.
Kidding. Kidding.
Talk, Darren, about what did you think about Tyler reacting to this cast reveal tonight? It was like a quiet night for Tyler.
It was kind of hard.
Hello? You guys get something out here quickly, all right? You got it.
Let's
force them out!
Just like chilling, like.
We're in. Let's go.
Oh man, I said 2 words.
Right? No idea.
Ram his car! Come on!
Looking for him and Bailey's reaction because I felt like those 2 were going to be the biggest ones. I think that this,
Gonna try and ram him.
I can try to bounce off of this as a way to be like, hey, Bailey, like, they're not here. This is great for us, right? But it was, I think I have to imagine that he came into this game considering he did.
He'll feel this.
For him, he walks in, he sees a completely different field, and he has to be swimming because this is not a good setup.
Yeah, this is not great for Tyler.
I will say that, as somebody who, I can really appreciate Tyler's game, I did give him a 10 in the stopwatch, like I like Tyler's game. I would say that, I like this setup better than my standpoint, because it is a setup, as Darren noted. But if he actually takes home the win, if he actually does well, I think I'll be able to appreciate it a lot better than if he has, 4 buddies on the show that he all pre-games with, and then, then he, makes a run at the end. That would be freaking terrible, level 6 all over again. So I want to see what he can make organically.
No, I think he has a lower target on his back without Casey there.
Definitely, I think he can just kind of fall back a little bit. They won't immediately be buddy and an immediate target. Like, okay, gotta get those 2 out. Better easily, and he might be able to
Keep looking.
better, and we'll be able to see his
Anybody see him?
now he's completely actual game instead of having to real life.
Let's take a question from Mr. Robot Terrence. Is this Christmas winning the fight?
Shit, he lost us. We better split.
Well, so what do you make of Christmas winning that money?
I would say not.
Don't fuck with me,
It
Aiden.
does seem like
Wasn't I
most of the
clear?
people
You
now
stay
on the
away
show are,
from
like,
Jackson.
caught in our lives.
Yeah,
Well, for the
about
same
that.
messages
One of
in
my
the first
employees
round,
got a little
Kaser
overzealous.
is
Your
like
nephew
a
is not on my
biotech
radar.
company. So,
But you
I
go
don't
off
feel
the
like the
rails
fact that
again.
is
Put
as
my
big of a
sister
deal
on the phone.
in this situation
Listen
as
here.
it normally is when
You
people
think you
are
have
really
any
looking for
control
money.
here?
Like, these people are
You get
there
to talk to Nikki once you have something useful to give me. Follow that IP address and we'll talk. Right now, you're just wasting my
Maybe some
time.
of them are, I don't know. But I think,
Yeah.
How much is 2 weeks just being in the house?
yeah, that's true.
I was gonna say, it's not a big deal unless Cody wants it to be a big deal. That's the real answer.
It can be, yeah, Yeah, that's the thing. It can be made into a big deal in order to find a reason to get someone out. Reason.
Is that it?
Yeah.
But, you know.
We haven't talked about this tonight,
Yeah,
but I
that's
want
it.
to.
Oh, we can fast forward.
Danny knows me too well.
The house
Knows exactly how I'll react.
but on a budget.
He must have been planning this for a while. That man always goes too far.
Looks great. Yeah.
Real makeover.
He'll hurt Vicky if he doesn't get what he
And
wants.
how they had their faces up there.
Right.
Yeah.
For now,
That was
I'll put his
awesome.
damn
That was
game
really
off
awesome.
on his IP address.
Basically, I love everything about the house except
But I'm gonna find a way around him.
I don't think the kitchen with the spray painting and all that.
I like the
think it
kitchen.
goes-
Yeah.
I don't think it goes well with the rest of the house.
The
But
comic room for me is the
yeah, that one's
Yeah,
a little bit.
comic
That's a
room-
little weird too.
Comic room is just we've seen that before.
Yeah.
But
Also,
I love the HOH room.
the HOH room.
Oh my
God.
god, it's amazing.
Yes.
It actually looks like a penthouse with the windows
really
and everything.
does.
A 3-story penthouse.
It does. It looks like Enzo's penthouse. Yes.
I actually have a
Hey,
theory about
it's
the
me.
new house. I feel
You
because
called me
of the
here.
merger with CBS and Viacom takes care of MTV, that it's a little bit more the real world style and the challenge house style, kind of big,
Okay, come here, take a
lofty,
look
and
at
like.
this.
So I think
It's
that
already
this
1 o'clock?
actually,
Holy shit.
working
I don't know if it's that
on
late
the
already.
challenge. Or like, hey, you want to do a new gig here? We need to trade out staff. So.
Yeah, the current plan is to, I want to stay up till 2. That's when the feeds come on.
Especially the front of the house. I like it. To me, it feels
I'm not even that tired right
like
now,
a
to be honest.
combination of the old school front of the house and the new, like, stagey style.
That's what I wanted to
I don't know,
talk to
like,
you
because
about.
it does feel very futuristic, sure, but, like, I still get, like, that old school vibe from it, so I like it.
She might be a lead.
A few more questions here tonight.
Or not.
Mike Doskis says, you know how in the Old West when they tried to hang a guy and the rope broke and they just set him free? Well, they should apply the same logic and let the BB-22 have-nots
IP address.
for the week.
Yeah, you gave
Because
that
they
to me.
couldn't open their
You
rope.
fine with that lead?
If only, but look, I said this on Twitter, and I'm gonna say it again. Like, we're gonna have
took her,
nots, at
Clara.
least enforce the rules.
He-
Rob,
he's
I saw
using
you
my
tweeted
sister
something
as
about this as
collateral.
well. Like, I don't look, I'm cool if they have have-nots. I'm cool if they don't have have-nots. But if you're gonna have them, at
Damien
least make sure
Briggs.
that the house gets follow the rules.
I don't
because
really
then people
care.
get very angry.
I don't care either way.
Follow the rules.
Yeah, well,
Like
Julie
Will
said that they would
Saul.
explain what the have-nots were for anybody who is a new viewer to Big Brother, and that what I had said on Twitter was that for anybody who's new to Big Brother, that a have-not is a person who is forced to eat Big Brother's slop
Yes.
for a whole week, and also anything they can get into the shower with them and water. Yes. So, a couple more questions. Anthony says, will the Nicoles work together? One target the other, like Survivor also. Sorry,
I'll
we
probably
don't need to
miss,
talk
but
about
for some
that.
reason it's still.
This is actually my son sent that question.
Where's your car?
Chantel, do you think that one Nicole would say, like Highlander, there can only be one Nicole in this house?
If one would say it would be Nicole Friend, Anthony would more like but I think Nicole Frenzel might want to. There's only one Nicole in here.
Yeah, I could possibly see that, but I really hope that that doesn't come to fruition. I saw Nicole Anthony on the outside where she was with, I can't remember who she was with, but she was like, you know, these other 3 amazing women, and like, I really feel like she's all about that, and she wants, I don't feel like she would go after Nicole Franzel just because she's the only Nicole now.
Are they each gonna just go by Nicole, or are they gonna go by like Nicole as
I got this. Go.
I hope it's like Franzel, and
Yeah, they might go by last name.
Yeah, it's weird. It would be too weird to call Anthony. It would be like you can't just call her Anthony. That's but you can call Franzel. So I feel like that's gotta be how it
It
goes.
could be like Nick. Nicole.
Okay.
We'll see how it shakes out.
I don't know if Nicole's
Oh, shit.
called Nick after her season.
hey, we get feeds on night 1, so we won't have to figure out. I think it was like last year where like an entire 24 hours we thought somebody else was cis. Remember that? Where we're like,
Oh
we
yeah.
Who's this? So we had to go to her sister and see what her sister said.
So Melissa Bott has a question. Who is most likely to shout out RHAP and the LFC on the feeds?
Ian.
Probably.
Nicole or Tyler?
Where's
Maybe
your
in,
car?
like, a negative way.
Yeah.
Come on.
Ian was on
It's 100%
with
Ian.
RGB for a couple years.
Yeah, well, here's the and famously, last talked about a lot
shoutouts will be a good
Definitely.
thing. I don't think that they would want the fandom to come out from there, so I can say it's good.
Shout out to
We're here. We got this.
JP. Don't listen to anything he does.
Go for cover.
Let's go. Let's go to person. Angel question. But now if I get this person's name on Twitter.
We're here.
Person,
woman, JP,
Rob did not just have a stroke. Yeah, we're good.
Angel question. Person, woman, and Eastling Steven. Okay? I can remember it. No problem there. Okay? Age-old question. But now the context is a bit different. Is it a good thing to be HOH in the All-Star house? Right? You would think it's good to win the first HOH. Is there anybody that thinks it's not a good reason? And HOH?
I used to think it was a really bad idea to go first HOH. I because they're like targeted, you know,
Almost there.
low, blah blah blah. And so for like the longest time, I thought it was a bad thing. And then I think around New Year's Eve until I changed my mind. And I remember Frankie, I think, won first HOH, and like everybody came to him, and he was joined in like all the alliances, and like everyone was beating up the HOH room, and then like Nicole, I believe won it for a second time playing, and I just felt like it's really beneficial to win your first HOH because you'll be involved in all the alliances. Like, you're not going to be a first one out, and I just think that, yeah, so I mean, even in this context of an all-star house, I do think it's a good idea.
Yeah, and usually there's like a consensus house target, and you can, I mean, that's what Cody's looking to do. Like, he's looking for the consensus house target, so you can put up somebody next to them, and then just step back, let the house work, and, hopefully, there's like, you heard him, he was like, a low percentage chance of whoever is the pawn, who stays the house, that they actually HOH, like, in the next week or so, and he's cool with that, so
Yeah.
that's what he's gonna try to do.
We did a statistical analysis on an off-season podcast. What the
Yes, you
did
did.
of winning the first HOH. I recommend going and listening to that podcast if you're curious to hear more about winning the first HOH.
Could you give us the quick version?
This way.
The off-season podcast in the midst of like I feel like that time has passed.
Historically, it's a very good thing. It's winning the first HOH. Just make sure that you are on the right side of the votes. Just make sure that you don't completely match it, and your
Gotta be the search
chance
for the
to
IP.
win goes up pretty high.
What the hell have we got?
They're going to trap us.
Get us out.
Alliances and make people that you're working with and don't enter them like make an enemy out. Like if you use it in the right way, I think it can be really beneficial. That like be the real foundation for your game. The IPs
Heidi Marshall says, so now I'm rooting for the have-not alliance. Okay, yeah, they gotta crawl. I think Big Brother loves to see people crawling.
Yeah, who's have-nots again? It's what? Memphis, Kevin, Nicole, Anthony, and Ian, right? That's actually a pretty good group.
They just made him get on all fours. I don't know what's going on here. They just love to humiliate their contestants.
Yeah, that was so dumb too, the whole envelopes thing. I thought there was gonna be like 5 different things in the envelopes, and Julie kept talking about like, oh, there could be good things, could be bad things in the envelopes.
Are
It
you
was
okay?
like one $5,000 prize, and the rest might as well have been played. Like, it was so dumb.
Who are you?
I don't know how to answer
Black
that.
Widow
I know a place where we can talk.
competition in the original All-Stars season where they
Yeah.
had like,
Actual prizes,
Yeah.
and punishments. Like, this is so dumb. Yeah.
I want the battery.
Okay, look, Darren, it's not like they had a long time to get ready for this, okay? This kind of just spur of the moment.
They're just obsessed with their big set piece.
That's where we're finding that.
competitions.
Where we
It's
go to
just
that
such a
island, right?
disconnect.
Alright,
What are you talking about?
this is one from
27?
Lee. We hate the shout-outs and holding the door. As many of the All-Stars have tweeted. Do you think they will do it now that they're in the house?
I hope
The
not.
TV is reporting a fire at the Elmo
There's no
House.
audience! What are they looking
Check out my
at? Let them
Are we
keep the door open the
bantering?
whole time!
It's been so long I'm tongue-tied.
Wait, what?
So you're not gonna see it again.
Are they gonna pump in crowd
Lost my
noise?
network. I need
Very,
some
very
equipment.
true.
Not my
Just
concern.
Julie.
You didn't want to work as a team. This is your problem. Figure it out. But do it quick. I need your head in the game.
house though, it's like downstairs. It's like a descent into madness with like these lights. It's great.
Is my baby okay?
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, they did change that. So now you can't even do it anymore.
For not listening. So much kidding. She felt that Julie was enjoying herself tonight.
I actually think she was. I think not having the pressure of the crowd, she just had to be herself.
I know you are, and I'm getting you out.
No, I don't think she does that. I think she
It's not crazy, you won't hurt you.
it's just because of the live stuff.
Be careful.
Dead silence. Like, it was all silent. So yeah.
You know him.
Do we have any word if Julie is also
He's trying to get to me through you.
a bubble like the crew, or is she
Time's up.
basically
My God, what did you say to her?
basically
The poor
coming
girl's
in and out?
in tears.
Damien,
I think
put her back on.
You want to continue this little chat? Follow that IP address and get me something I can
being
use.
sequestered
Not,
somewhere. It was like they would come in and work kind of like
Alright, she's
separately
safe.
and then go back to their home.
She's somewhere
At least
cold.
that's what I read in an article.
Maybe
Which I
outdoors.
feel like that kind of defeats the purpose.
I'll keep her
of the whole
talking,
thing.
and maybe I
I
can
think
find
they're
where she
all
is.
sectioned into different groups of people, so that like if one person does get infected, they just pull that whole group, but the rest of the crew is separate from that group.
I heard it was like a 1 month work on, and then 2 weeks off, and then 2 weeks quarantine.
Alright, I think we're getting here. Next episode, we'll go.
Port authorities have